Happy Monday. This is Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner. Here today, Sandra Smith. Andrea Tantaros, who does not like Mondays and is now shaking her head at me. Jedediah Bila. Today's hashtag one time.
I'm very lucky. Great to be back with all of you. Great to see you.
We love having you.
Thanks.
I love being here. I'm here kicking off Independence Week with my very snazzy,
by the way.
very snazzy cufflinks.
That's why you can say
This
Happy
awesome
Monday,
photo.
Harris, because it's sort of a short week. At least for me it is. So it is a Happy Monday this week.
You're always happy.
Ouch. We'll be here all 5 days, by the way.
She's like throwing that our way. All right. Okay, girl in pink.
There was a little gloat in there. It's okay.
Let's roll.
Do it.
We have to, I'm curious with your family. There, but by the grace of God, go we. If it went to some of the programs that I'm reading about, that we also have here.
Yeah, well, that's the main reason of young people have left Greece. They've gone to other countries for work,
So
Australia
the tax
and
revenue
Europe.
goes with them.
But Harris, it is a sad situation.
But what about the situation going on?
Are facing the exact same economic dire.
This is the progressive agenda on full display. Greece is such a smaller country. No, that is absolutely not true.
Then how are we going to pay those, China, who we owe money to?
Well, we print money. And the Greeks don't.
So Puerto Rico's governor, cash. And they owe us, and we owe others. I mean, it is a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
She seems almost apologetic for what she's doing, although not being. And asked
they
them
told her that,
what they thought that
I get where she's coming from, because I think
there's that thought of, oh, what are all the men going to think when she
back somebody up who has to go on
here we go.
leave or whatever from somebody. I don't know how much she's asking for, but I'm a mad fiduciary shareholder in you as the
is material to the CEO's ability to spend and manage the use of the investors' funds because it necessitated a prolonged absence from her work. She had a duty loss. There's no lawsuit, but they do have a case.
There was a real-world example.
I want nothing to do with you.
You would never.
I hope it's at you.
By the way.
You would never.
But not that much.
Yeah. See, it's easier though. But I think for millennials,
I know you don't mean it.
but I feel like for younger people, because they're not
level or caliber professionally would ever just let something go by disappearing, especially if you're on TV. Wait a minute. I think Andrea.
Never over the age of 30, ever. God.
I need the closure, even if I have something like that one conversation about this whole thing.
Hey, hold on. I'm happily married, but no, off all communication. I mean, see ya. You don't give them your phone number anymore.
Because then they'd show up outside your dorm window and be like, Andrea, I love you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Actor, right?
Right.
So he can speak in, I would
and we know he can live 2 lives, dropping other stuff.
Yeah, so but when he's on the campaign trail, don't you think he would have...
Forget the accent. I'm hoping he's still part machine and going to come save me or something. I'm obsessed with it. I like machines that come and save me.
Yes.
Sandra, any thoughts on the governor?
You always hear people who are in their later years, he knows he's got to be part of the marketing for that child that's hitting the tabloids.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not making it up.
We don't have enough time to delve into the love child. But guess what? We can do it on Outnumbered Overtime.
Oh, and
that's
we will.
Right. Love Child, Outnumbered Overtime.
Give it to
FoxNews.com/Outnumbered and click the OT tab. We'll talk about ghosting and love children and all this other stuff.
Ghosting. People love that word on the live chat, by the way.
We can see you tomorrow at noon Eastern. We'll be here. Will you? Hope so. Happening Now starts right now.